I'm Hilary Chin. Thank you all so much for coming and watching my YouTube channel. Today I want to show you two different interfaces of Power BI. Many of you use Power BI, but you don't know that it has two interfaces. And this is very important for those who are data scientists, data engineers, and data analysts. It's very important for you to understand how to use the different interfaces. They have their benefits, they have their advantages. Remember, we who analyze data as data scientists, we always make sure that we take time as a good consideration. We always make sure that we find out a way or ways that we can do our work with time as a factor. What do I mean? Making sure we reduce time or use a lesser time to come up with a good result. That's what I mean. That is why I'll be showing you the two interfaces of Power BI. Stay with me. Let's go in there. Let me show you. So I want to show different interfaces of Power BI. Power BI has two interfaces. This is the original and the former one that we commonly use. And here, one thing I want to show you is that if you look at this interface, the visuals are only found here. Okay, you only find visuals right here. That's the first thing I want you to take note. The second thing I want you to take note is that because we have now indicated our table here, which is showing subcategory versus sum of sales. Let me show you how we got this. We simply tick this on subcategory and then sales on. Okay, that's why we have this here. And then amazingly, this is a visual. We have chosen a table here. That's why we have this table here. If I come right here and then I click to these three dots right up here, you see that it says export data to Excel, show as table, remove, and all this. It shows sorting, this sort descending, sort ascending, and then also under here it said sort by subcategory by sales. Okay, we are sorting out by sales. That's why you have from the highest sales right up to the lowest sales here. I'm showing you this because we will be going to the other interface and you see the difference. And then here also, since I am clicked in this visual, if I come on under here, it says format your visual, and I click, it now gives me every indication that relates to this visual, all items that relate to this visual. It talks about values, it talks about grid lines, it talks about totals, it talks about specific column and all this because I'm clicked into this visual. Okay, and then one thing I want you to see here that is not found in the other interface is that if I want to format this visual, let's say I want to change this now to, let's say, to another visual. Let's say I want to change it to this clustered column chart, and I click this clustered column chart, which is common anyway with the other visual. You can still do this click automatically and it changes. Okay, right here you see that if I want to add data labels and all the other items here, I need to come to this format my visual right here, and then now you see that it changes. Now it start giving me items relating to this particular visual here. Okay, you see here that I can now put my data labels on right here from here. So I can only put this data label on from this side and by coming here. Okay, take note of this because as we move to the others you see what I mean. And then here we can go to general. Up under here you see title. I can put the title on here and then I put this down, and then you see that it says sum of sales by subcategory. This is the title. I've just put it on here, but I don't really want us to go deeper into analyzing anything here. I just wanted to show you differences between the different interface. I can also come here. You see that is found, this one is found here, and I repeat again, the visuals are only found here and you must click here. And if I come to insert here, you are not going to find any visuals here. Okay, on the other one you are going to be seeing visuals there. And then right here again, while I'm here, I can still decide to also check the conditional formatting here. Okay, I can come back here and I change back to table and I go back to table. I've just clicked the table visual here. Automatically it brings my subcategory right here and bring my sales here. If I right click here, you see that I can start doing my conditional formatting. I can do background color, font color, data bars, icons. Conditional formatting is just indicating using colors to emphasize those values that are high and those that are low for companies to easily see. For instance, right now this data is here. We cannot really see which one is really high than the others, but we can use conditional formatting to indicate this. Okay, I am not here for that today. I just want to show you the different interfaces. And here again, I think there's a lot again to see, but let's end for now and take you to the other interface. So actually, to go to the other interface, all you need to do is to come up to file here and you click, and once you click file, it open up this page and you go to options and settings here and you click, and once you click options and setting, it comes up here, gives you option and data source setting. You go to options here and you click, and once you click, you give it some time, it's going to open up another space. Okay, here Power BI gives you different options depending on how you want your Power BI report to look. You are going to come here and put many things on and put some off. Okay, I don't want to overwhelm you with all this, but I want us to focus on preview features here, and we click on preview features. When you click on preview features, the interface that we are just coming from is operating that way because this particular icon is not on object interaction. So we are going to click this on, okay, because we want to change and go to the other interface to show you how it works. So right here now we are going to click OK. Okay, wow, we are right here. You see this other interface is different. Okay, first of all, one thing I want you to take note of is that if I come under insert here, okay, you find these visuals here. It means I can come here and tussle around here, and then I use my visuals from here. Okay, that's the first thing. That's why it says on object interaction, and then I go to home again, I will still find it here. You see that it's everywhere. It's here under setting and it's here under interaction, under home, sorry. If I come to this small icon here and I click, you see that I have my visuals right here. You see, this is how powerful it is. You see, I have my visuals right here, and then it still gives me columns here, and as you can see, come here and I right click. Once I right click, I can still do my conditional formatting right here. Okay, so we can also do conditional formatting right here, but in a different amazing style. Okay, and these are some other options. We are now on sum, we can do average and all that. We are not here for all that. We are just here to show you the different interfaces. Okay, now I can delete this from up here, close this from up here. Okay, I can come to this small plus here, and then I click. Once I click this plus, it opens up here. It says view the data you can use to create visuals, and then I put this on because I want to view. I can still delete this, and then it sees that it's viewing my data. I'm clicking up here. This is the data I'm using to do my interaction. The next thing I want to show you is that if I come here and I click this visual right here, it says format. This was not found in the previous space or interface. Okay, and here every other thing is found there, but this one is not found there. So if I come here and I click in formatting now, format, it means I want to format this particular visual. You see that under here, you see format, it's taking some time. You see it gives me now every information, the same information we found there, but you see that there was an icon around here that we will have to touch in order to have this space for formatting here. And under formatting, we also had visual, and we also have properties here, just the same as we had on the other side, but in a different way. If we come here on visuals again, you see that now if I come here beside here and I just come up here as we did on the other side, and I choose any visual, and I come here and I say I want to select the clustered column chart, and then I click on that, you see that you automatically change, which is the same thing we had with the previous interface. Okay, it changes our visuals automatically for us. Okay, but there's something I want you to see here now. With the other interface here, you see that we could only click in the middle here on the interface and come somewhere around here to start doing adjustments. But from here now, I can just come here, this small icon here, and I click. And once I click from this small icon here, and once I click from this small icon here, you see that from here I can start managing my y-axis. I've just clicked this, it's going to go off. You see, when it goes off, you are going to see what will happen with the y-axis. Okay, it's taking some time, but which is okay. And then from here, you see that my y-axis is off. Okay, this space here is off. I can still put it on. Okay, I can still click to put it on. It's still booting here. Okay, so along this x-axis here, if I off it, it's going to happen the same. This small sum of titles by city up here, if I put this title off, if I remove this click, if I click off this one, you are going to see that it's going to go off. Okay, and then I can put my data labels in as well. I can click here and put data labels in, labels on, and you see that I can also put data labels on from this part, this corner here. So if I click here, it's going to come on from here. Okay, so my data label is on. I've just put it on here, and it's on here. Okay, so this is it here. It's really not clear, not clean, but it's okay. We are just showing you the different interfaces, so we are not going to be paying attention to create visuals here. And then if I put this on again from here, it's amazing. And one common thing we have seen with this is that when you click in the middle and right click, it will bring you option, and then you choose format, and then you start formatting. Okay, that is one of the common things we've seen. And then also here I can also right click here, just right click in the middle of this, and then you see that I can change the color of this small columns here. I can come here and take this color from here. You see that I can click from here. You see that I've changed the whole background. Okay, I can still come here and I choose this small pen here. It says border. I can change border from here, and then it will change. Okay, I can come here now and I choose, I put this down, this small space here, and I put it down. Up here we have the background, but if I put this down, let's see what we have there. So we can also change. Here we have horizontal grid lines, background, sum of shades. You see I can click here now and also click here, and then decide to change the colors. And then we can also come here, go to the columns down here. You see that if I go to the columns here, it's perfect, and I right click here, I can also change the columns maybe to white. Maybe I can change it to white. You see that it will change to white here. So this is just how you have the different interfaces that you can engage and then get a best out. You see it has changed to white. Okay, this is just different ways that we are trying to show you, or that I'm trying to show you how the different interfaces of Power BI looks like. But this other interface, I think it is more interactive compared to the other ones. Okay, and here we can copy the visual. We can copy it from here. The other one showed us the same. We can copy from here as well. And then here I can come here while I've put this data labels on. Okay, while I put this data labels on, another amazing option with this new interface that we are seeing here is that you see I can click on my data labels here and I right click, and it functions just like right now I feel like I'm using pivot tables in Excel. You see that I can increase or reduce the font size from here. You see I can increase and reduce the font size from here. I can put a bold from here. And also if I'm dealing with money and I want to, maybe there are some points I want to remove, I can remove those points from here. The same thing in Excel. I can also change the color of the labels from here. I can put it to red from here. You see that I can do so many things from here. I can also come here and I change the text color. I've just changed the color of the columns here. It's going to change, taking some time. You see that I've changed it, and then also I can also come here and then I change the color of the text. I can decide to put it typical red. You see that there's a whole lot of changes going on here. Okay, just by using these options that have been given to us. Okay, that is why the other option, this one we are using, is called on object interaction. Okay, so this is the interaction that we are seeing here right now. I can also come down, click on the column themselves, and I right click, and we see what we have there. You see that it tells us that we can change something from there. We can also come here and then choose maybe black. Let's choose black and see how it looks with black. So this is how we can do a lot of things using this on object interaction option. You see I've just changed it to black. It shows that we can do a lot of things just on our visuals here. Okay, I know this really look horrible, but today we're just trying to show you between the two different interfaces, and for you to choose which one you would like to be using to analyze your data. Thank you very much and stay blessed. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please do remember to share, remember to comment. If you need a personal training on Power BI, please go down below there, go through that link and follow us on WhatsApp. You also be able to get to us through that WhatsApp number personally for me to get in touch with you and we start doing such a training. It's very important. We are in a new economy. Data analysts, data engineers, data scientists, they are needed by companies. Please reach out to us and let's make this happen, guys. Stay blessed.